What's up, Michael? You caught me just trying to get set up here. I'm not going to worry about the footholds too much. All right. I think I got this all set up right this time. That would be the microphone. Hopefully it's working out all right. Yeah. Just getting out into the garage here. And I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but hoping that the audio comes across okay, because I have a better mic system now. Hopefully it's better. And of course, today's like the coldest day it's been in a long time. And then it'll get nice again tomorrow. So I got the heater running in here because it's kind of cold. Welcome. We're just getting started. I just got out here and got cameras and microphones set up. And I'm going to get warmed up. And we're going to do this thing today. It's got to happen. What's everybody? What's up, everybody on Instagram? We are now set up and we're live. So click that link and join me live as we finish up these 2024 V-points. What's up, everybody on Instagram? You're now set up and we're live. So click that link and join me live as we finish up these 2024 V-points. What's up, everybody on Instagram? You're now set up and we're live. So click that link and join me live as we finish up these 2024 V-points. What's up, everybody on Instagram? You're now set up and we're live. So click that link and join me. All right. Yeah, it turns out like it's been 60 here in Colorado all last week, and it's been in the 50s or so these last few days, and then today is the only day in the forecast where it's not going to get above 40. So it's like 35 degrees out here right now. So I'm just getting my shoes on. And get the motor running here. Looks like there's 3 people on right this very second, but I just wanted to see maybe if somebody has access to the chat, if my microphone is coming across well, or if it's not good audio or good audio. That would be super helpful for me. Because last time I had it all set up, and then I like misclicked one thing on the settings, and it went to this cheap microphone that's built into my webcam. Sweet. Thanks, Alexander. And now I got these portable mics attached to my glasses. So just getting started and trying to warm up my body as well as the garage. If you've been following my progress, obviously today's the last day of the year, so I have to get it done today, but I'm at 97%. So 1,977 V points, Moonboard benchmark V points so far this year. And I've only got 47 to go. So I should be pretty good. I feel good about it. Like I can make 47 happen no matter what. I even have a failsafe in case I totally get shut down here today at my house. I can always go to my buddy Jack's house and finish up there, but I don't think that will have to be necessary. Oh, great question, Alexander. Couple great questions. So Alexander's asking grade distribution and are repeats allowed? So I'll answer the repeats one first. On camera, hold on. I guess in order to get the Moonboard, I have to be up here higher. So repeats, I am not allowing repeats. So they have to be uniquely done in 2024 though. So I did some of these climbs in 22 and 23 in previous years, but So I kind of did like a reset at the beginning of the year, but then none of them can be repeated in 2024 in this challenge. So yeah, every V point for every benchmark that I did this year, or that I'm counting for points, is unique. Let me just put my knee brace on here. To answer your other question, I'm actually going to show you guys something. And I'm going to keep warming up in between. So hopefully you hang out. I know it could be boring just watching somebody else climb. Maybe you have your own wall and you're firing this video up while you're climbing your own wall. That would be fun. So I've been tracking all my points in like a very analog fashion. So I have this piece of graph, just traditional graph paper, and every time I do one, let's say it's a V4, I would make a box and fill in a box of 4 smaller boxes that would cover up my V4. And then on one side I have 1,000, on the other side I have 1,024. So originally, up until yesterday, it was all just pencil marks, but I decided last night to make it nice and pretty. And so I color coded the different grades so that I could kind of see progress, could see the harder ones that I've done. Because in essence, I could have probably just done my comfort zone of like just doing V4s, V5s, V6s. But I wanted to make progress. So I had never done a V7 benchmark before this challenge. And I've done quite a few of those. And I've never done a V8, and I did a few of those. And then today I'm hoping to do more, and maybe even my first 9. So as far as grade distribution, like the warmer the colors, if you're familiar with the old school art concept of cool colors and warm colors, the cool colors are the lower grades, and then the warmer the colors, the harder the climbs. So that is the first 1,000 right there. And then I'm all the way down. I just got these last 2 lines here. So I know, super nerdy. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to laminate this when I'm done and have it like a visual representation here in the climbing in the garage, in the headquarters. So this sidewall over here is 20 degrees overhanging. Just trying to get loose. Oh, okay. Yeah, so on this board, the 2016 setup, I have done all of the V4s. and I think there's only like a few V5s left. And some of them are just really like very few repeats, so they are definitely going to be on the harder end of those. And some of the ones that I've left over that are V4s and V5s are either like really dynamic, involving my knee, and I'm not sure if some of you guys heard, but I do have a torn ACL. I've had it for 3 years, torn, and I'm having surgery at the end of January. But I'm not really gonna be able to do some of those ones that are like really dynamic off that knee, so I'm purposely skipping a few of them. But yes, I'm basically out of V4s on this board. Then I also have access to my friend's 2017 setup and 2019 setup that is adjustable, so I get 25 degrees and 40 degrees. So I could not have done it without my friend Jack and his walls, because just having access to so many different benchmarks on the different setups. But yeah, on the other setups, I'm basically out of V3s and V4s as well. So yeah, I only get to count 5s and above. Is it possible for me to fail? I mean, yeah, everything's possible, but I don't think so. Because if I do run out, I can, if I don't do what I really want to do, which is do my first V9 and kind of finish off with doing V8s and V9s, if I'm just burned out and I can't do it, then I have backups that I can go back to some 5s and stuff. And if I really can't do any of the 5s on the 2016, like I was mentioning earlier, I can drive 10 minutes down the road and hit up a 2017 board or a 2019 board. So. Oh, thank you. I love doing home wall tours too. I'm like obsessed with home walls, if you haven't been able to figure that out. I just think it's so cool what people decide to do with the different spaces that they're allotted, because every wall is going to be unique. And so I love doing the tours as well. And so like whenever I travel, for my kids' gymnastics or just family and stuff like that, I always kind of reach out to people to see if there are any home wallers in that same city. And then hopefully we can do more tours in the future. Feeling pretty good. I'm going to get a little bit steeper here in a little bit. And then I think we're just going to jump in with some V5s and V6s on the Moonboard and start accumulating points. So on my graph paper, the bottom row is to 24, right, for 2024. And every other row is 25. The bottom row is 24, so I think it would be really cool to finish off the bottom row with a 7, an 8, and a 9, and that adds up to exactly 24. So you guys can enjoy the light show of the Moonboard firing up. Funny little story is when I was going to get checked out by the doctor for my knee, I was like, I knew that like surgeries get scheduled out, weeks or months in advance, but I was really hoping it wouldn't be until the new year, like that they wouldn't try to sneak me in, because I didn't want to not finish this goal. That's super silly, but when you put a whole year into something, even as arbitrary as this might be, I don't want to like get this far and then not do it. And also, like, what's interesting about the knee thing is I feel like I'm climbing my best ever, even without the ACL, even without and a meniscus tear in there as well. So like I don't trust my right knee as well as I would like to, but I'm still climbing really well. So it kind of makes me curious on after my recovery, like what I'm capable of. And yeah, taping fingers. I don't have any injuries on the fingers per se, but I just kind of feel like the fluid is making them tender. And so I have to bide my time here. I'll get some real rest right after my surgery. But then since it's my knee, I'll be able to kind of keep my finger strength through the earlier healing months. What's up, Jack? 1 year after surgery, you'll be where you are at now. Yeah. So my buddy Jack that just commented there, he's the one that has the other home walls, and he's had both of his knees done, I think. I think both of them. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'll try to make it entertaining, but at the same time, I want to maybe get my head in the game a little bit with getting psyched up about doing these. So maybe I'll check in between here. I don't have any problem pulled up right now. I'm just going to get used to moving on the steeper ground and just use jugs. Oh, I forgot a beverage. Forgot my caffeine. Yeah, Alexander, that'll be the deal. My first 9. I've done 9s like in the commercial gym, and they were, well, we'll get into a lot of that. I've done 9s in the commercial gym though, but never a Moonboard benchmark V9. You know what? Instead of me trying to get out there, I'll just text my son to bring me a drink when he gets home. So maybe later when I have accomplished goals and all that stuff, then I will flip the cameras around and stuff. But right now, like my webcam thing that I'm using here is kind of finicky. So I don't want to like mess up the live stream while it's going. So I will, that's why I also don't want to try and sneak past my camera to go get my drink. I'm going to have my son deliver one. The other thing I've been doing, knowing that today was coming, is I put together a playlist. So on the Moon app, you can do like lists. And so I have one called Final Countdown here that I've selected kind of some ones that I think are good to go. So I think what I'm going to do to get the 47, here's my plan, is to do 2 5s, 1 6, 2 7s, an 8, and a 9. I think that adds up to 47. But I've kind of cherry picked them to be ones that are in my style. So to give myself the best chance. But so I think I'm ready to start one here. Get the lights turned on. I'm excited about this one because is it going to work? Technology, you guys. There it is. I'm excited about this first one. It's called Sure Shot. I'm gonna get that to focus there. But Sure Shot is a benchmark that's set by my friend Danny Hupp. And so shout out to Danny. I saved this one. You told me about it months ago. And I saved this one for the final countdown, so to speak. And then I do have to let you know, in case you're trying to follow my lights, is I have an issue with my LEDs where, like, imagine the LEDs start and they do like a weave up and down. And there's an issue going on with it where whichever the first one it comes to is not lighting up because A1, like a useless one, is lighting up in its place. So not that I need that for my own memory, but so I usually put one of these magnetic things on there so I remember that that is also on. So this is a V5, and in case you missed it, I've colored my graph paper here, and 5s will be green. I'll fill that in with green if I get this one. Not if, when I get this one. Yeah. So I thought of doing that. So he's mentioning the fact that the lights are like down and right. So a lot of times it is really hard to see the light when it's where it was designed to be, when it's below the hold, because like when you're looking for footholds, it's hard to see. So I thought to do it down and right, but then also that allowed me to put T-nuts in there. So behind the lights, or the lights are shining through the T-nuts actually. So if I ever go to a different system or something like that, I already have this board T-nutted. And then kind of the down and right kind of reminds me of the old school climbing gyms, or how things were run in the old school, where you'd use like any colored holds, but they would use the colored tape and they'd always do the tape the same direction. So that was my idea. I have seen this guy on Instagram that has a moonboard as well, and his is like even better. Like it's built into the wood, like way good quality plywood, and then it's built in where like it's this pale color plywood, and then up and right is darker wood, like a thing like that. So but his is built into the wood, and so it's really classy looking. All right. I think I'm ready. And I have backups. So I instilled a rule on myself to only have 3 tries per session. Not sure I'll follow that rule today, like especially with the 8s and 9s. If I'm really close, I might stick with them. But my 3 try rule. So I have backups if I need them. There. Finish. All right. This one goes out to you, Danny. I need to push more this way, I think. Oh, my first fall of the day. Try this. Oh, and I'm already bleeding. I fired off of that thing. All right, this is not an indication of how the day will go, but yeah, I've tried kilter board a handful of times too. Actually, many times. And I like it. It's just not my favorite like style. Just big moves through big holds. It just seems everything is similar. All right, I got to figure this out here. I got to get more press here. Maybe even left foot and flag the right foot to get more lean this way. All right, here we go. There we go. Oh no. This is very tricky. Definitely tricky. Okay, I'm gonna try the middle move here without having it count as an attempt. Maybe keep going this way. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I think I'll get this one on the third try. And thanks for the encouragement, you guys. So the interesting thing is, like, it's user consensus kind of graded, the Moonboard, but from the, let's just say this is a V5. Let's just say this from the V5s that have the most repeats to the V5s that have the least repeats. I've noticed such a huge difficulty variation, to the point where, like, I've had some sessions where I'm just trying to tick off the last few 4s and 5s and getting mad at myself, and actually getting mad at everyone in the Moonboard community. Like, there's no way some of these, but then also some of them are like body style or climbing style specific. So ones that are really, really jumpy are hard for me, even if the number grade is lower. And then ones that are crimpy and tic-tacky and maybe have technical footwork and stuff like that, I feel like I'm pretty good at. So that's kind of what I picked out for some of my 7s, 8s, and 9s, is ones that I feel like will suit me. Got to get this Danny problem, though, in honor of my friend. So it looks like I'm going to try and keep my feet over to the right and really, like, tiptoe up, get the good crimp. Because once I'm on those 2 crimps, I feel like I'm going to be pretty solid. The issue with this one here is, like, it's lost most of its texture, so it's very slippery. And so as soon as I, like, come away from the best angle of it, it's hard. But I think I got the beta wired here, so I think I'm going to get at this one. All right, here we go. No way. Well, no one said this challenge was going to be easy, I guess. But I didn't break the rule today. I think I'm going to let myself have more attempts. Oh, you guys can't even see the top on this one. It's the black one. God, I don't know why. I don't even know why. I think my foot came off or something. Time will tell on that one, but I feel like I should be able to get this. Yeah, I was like, no problem. Yeah. All right. I don't know why. Something, my foot must have popped off. I didn't notice. But a super fun problem. We'll call those first attempts warm-ups because I was still warming up. Ugh. What's everybody else doing on New Year's Eve? Anybody doing anything super fun? I know, super fun hanging out on YouTube. Golf simulator, nice. That actually does sound a lot of fun. The thing I probably would like about a golf simulator is, or the reason why I like Top Golf and things like that, is you just go there and you just have fun, I guess. The problem with golf as a game for me is how frustrating it is. Like, I know the mechanics that I should be doing. I know what a good shot does feel like because occasionally it will happen, but then like being able to duplicate it, super frustrating. I suppose I could like think of it like rock climbing though, like working out the beta of something. I don't know. My buddy Jack took an awesome trip out west for like Christmas and New Year's. So yeah, I bet a shower will feel good after that. All right. All right, I gotta keep my toe on. Yeah, no. The thing I don't like about, I mean, I love my home wall, don't get me wrong. But one downfall is because it's like this enclosed room, I can't really get a camera in a good vantage point where you can see like the top and the bottom at the same time. So what you're not seeing probably is there's a foothold over here. Yeah, that's off camera, isn't it? There's a foothold that I gotta make sure I like point my toe down and stay on as I'm going up for that second to last hold. But these are the kind of problems that I really like, though, the ones that make you think. You know, there's ones that you can just like thug through and just like, it's pretty much brainless. So this one, it's got some intricacy to it. All right, let's get this one. Didn't quite get it right, but I was able to hold it. A little bit desperate, but I got it. Yeah. The name of the game at this point, not like I feel fine for the session, but the name of the game at this point in the year, the problems that I have access to is energy. So, I'm out of breath. So when I can flash something, or like first go of the day, something, it's way better. That having taken 4 attempts is like, it's fine, and I'm gonna be fine. We'll just, like I said, call them warm-ups, but saving energy for the big dogs. So I'm gonna color them in later, but I'm gonna do my box of 5 here for this one. All right, only 42 to go. Yeah, so that was a V5. So that V5 was very special, and I'll make sure that I put something like that. Some shout out to my buddy Danny. So log this, 4 attempts. Oops. So if I was at 1977 before, plus 5 more is 1982. 1982. What a good year. Good year. That's the year I was born. All right, so then what did I say? I think I needed, let me just make sure I do my math here. If I do another 5, 5, then I do 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I do 1, 7, 6, 7. That'll finish that row. And then a 7, 8, and a 9 will finish the last row. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do another 5. So the other 5 I picked out. For my faulty LEDs. Waiting for Hard Times. Set by James Lucas. Yeah, this one probably looks even more doable than, like, more close to V5 in my opinion than the last one. The last one, what's interesting is about the Moonboard also is that if you read the comments, a lot of people are like, this is heights. They'll put in the comments that this is a height specific boulder. So things will be really more scrunchy for a short person or more reachy for a tall person. And that reach on that last one, to keep your foot on and reach that, was actually quite hard. And like you saw, my foot popped off anyways. And I'm not the shortest person, you know, I'm at like 5'9" but my buddy Danny is a tall drink of water. So it kind of makes sense that that one was felt reachy for a little bit for me. This one does not look reachy. It finishes back over there, so I kind of want to leave the camera. But what you guys don't see is there's 2 start holds here and here, and then kind of stays low, like a low traverse here, here, and then there. So the staying low is more of a scrunchy thing. And then I also have to be careful of this hold. Again, you can't see it. This hold down here is very, very polished. Luckily, it's early enough in the climb that I don't waste a bunch of energy if I mess up there. Cross. And then this one might be a little bit tricky on the finish because there's no footholds here. I'm just kind of talking through my thought process here. So when I get the right hand there, before I move my left hand to match, I'm probably going to bring my foot way up here. It's like a high foot finish. Otherwise, the closest foot is this one. And that's the nerdy problem-solving aspect of climbing that I really love. I really love that it's physical, but also like a puzzle to be solved. All right, next V5, let's try it here. Nice, that's more like it. Whew. Still definitely felt it. But giving it a first go is helpful for 5 points. That felt good. I haven't quite figured out where to sit. Whew. All right. 37 to go, 37 points. My record, like my best single session, was like 89 points. I think I had like 3 V7s on that session. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay. I picked out a couple 6s. The one that I want to try is this one here. And it's called Countdown. How cool is that? It's called Countdown on my final countdown. So, and it uses the yellows. So it's definitely a crimpier problem, but definitely my style. And I love the yellow holds. I love the yellow holds. I wish the new setup, the 2024 setup, used yellow holds and the blue holds. But I am not Ben Moon. But yeah, this one definitely looks like my style. The feet are over. So as you work your way to the left, the feet are over to the right. So it is more leaning. And I'll be pulling with my right foot a little bit, but at least I don't think I'll have to be like twisting my right leg. So I think I should be fine for my knee. So Alexander is going to hit the golf simulator. I am moonboarding for New Year's Eve. Not till the ball drops or anything, and Jack is hanging out in the wilderness out west. Anybody else doing anything fun for New Year's? So you might be able to guess that since I kind of had a good time doing this 2024 challenge, and the way my mind works is very analytical and very like, it really helped me to have this numbers based goal. Like not numbers like hitting a certain number, but just something that was in my control if I just was diligent enough. So I'm working on, the cogs are turning on what I'm going to do for 2025. And I have to take that I'm going to have like 4 to 6 months probably without much real climbing or maybe any real climbing. So I have to like take my year and maybe almost divide it in half. But I'm working on my idea for 2025. And of course, I'll make a video about that. I am going to probably try even harder. Like I feel like my YouTube game kind of went in a roller coaster a little bit where I was really motivated and making lots of videos. And then like summer got hard and busy, and then just editing got tedious. But I do think I'm going to continue to try to up my game on YouTube and like make this channel work. I see all these other climbing YouTubers, and this isn't a dig on them because like I really like what they're doing. I follow them because they're doing good stuff. But like I feel like some of them are high production value for sure. That I don't have a cameraman and I don't have, producer, and I'm editing it to myself. But some of them that are doing pretty darn good on YouTube are not, in my opinion, better content or better at the content. So I feel like it's just, I guess, got to maybe be diligent and just put more things out there. All right. I may be able to move the camera a little bit to give you a slightly better vantage point. We just need to see that yellow one for the finish. Oh yeah, now you can see the start hold. Start hold is this two-handed yellow. And then I think it's gonna go left, cross to the right, out to here, cross finish. Yeah. Yep, I think this one would be good. Good for my style. All right, V6, here we go. How do we start? Oh, that's high. That's why it's hard. Yeah, that was tricky because it was so high. Wow. All right. Not quite as straightforward as I thought. Because the feet are so high or so far. Now I'm wondering if I can reach it from the low foot, probably. All right. Nobody said there wouldn't be adversity. Could really use that energy drink. Where's my waiter at? I know this live will probably go at least another hour or so. So if you need to go and come back, that's cool too. I appreciate every little bit of you guys logging in and taking time to hang out. So I'm debating on this one. So the first time I did it, I brought my foot way up, right? And that's very scrunchy, but it's also very square on. So when I'm going for it, like I'm falling away. Whereas I feel like if I keep it's very at the very top of my reach, but if I keep my foot down and catch it, then I'm going to cut feet on purpose, but at least I already have it. And then replace my foot here. And then that one's really tiny, but I think it's just going to be like for a bump, maybe. Or maybe I could skip it altogether. I'm not sure. It's tiny but in cut, so it is pretty nice. And I'll save energy on the bottom. I'm not trying to figure that out. Now that I've already figured that out. Yes. Whew. That one was tougher. I honestly underestimated it. Just looking at it from the app and knowing what the holds are like, and knowing that it was probably going to suit my style. But it was really fun because like there's two foot choices in most places. One of them that I thought originally was going to be the right foot placements ended up being the awkward one. Here comes my beverage. Yay. I didn't want to like mess up my camera.
Yeah, it's fine.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
How was your workout?
Good. I'm tired. My legs are sore already.
Did you run home?
No, I drove.
Oh.
It's kind of cold to walk. But
you can say hi to everybody. This is the microphone right here.
hello.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, have fun.
Yeah, appreciate it. Like I was saying, I underestimated it because I looked at it and I was like, this is for sure gonna be my style, and it uses holds I like. But the first intuition of the footholds was the awkward one for some reason, and then yeah, no, I just really like it. That's gonna get 5 stars on my opinion, just because of it's a bit more technical, I think. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, just in time. I'm gonna get some caffeine in my system, and now we're gonna get into 7s. I think my plan and goal is to do 2 7s, 1 8, and if all the cards go right, my first 9 ever, my first V9 benchmark. And I have like 4 V9s picked out, just in case one of them doesn't go or doesn't feel right on my knee, or I need to move off of it. I got 4 V9s picked out just in case. But I think it'd be so cool to finish on my first 9. Not sponsored, but this white one is really good. It's not sponsored, but my brother works there. Maybe if I get big enough on YouTube and climbing, maybe Monster will want to sponsor a climber. I have to ask my brother about that. Because that's what Monster's kind of game is, right? It's extreme sports. Remember, climbing used to be in the X Games, and it was an extreme sport. Now it's in the Olympics. Well, actually, so is skateboarding and snowboarding, and a lot of the other X Games events are now in the Olympics. Gotta log this one. That one was called Countdown. Perfect for the final countdown. All right, 87 plus 6. Is 93. 1,993 V points. All right, I picked 2 V7s. Oh yeah, I'm going to do 2 V7s though. Hopefully. Cheddar Bob cuts loose. This one is set by Martin Held. Yeah, and I think this one, would be interesting. The one question mark I have about it is this one here. I call that the Nemesis hold, and it's really polished on this. These holds were used when we got them, and so it's really. I've tried this one when it's newish and the texture's all there, and it is like a whole nother hold. So the fact that it's kind of polished, but I saw some people doing this one and they bump up to the white and they kind of don't stay on this one. So that's probably what I'm going to try and do it that way. And I gotta move my little placeholder one. It's the start hold. So this one might be a little bit trickier for me too, just like against my style, because it looks like it's more square on. I'm trying to get this to show you. Finish hold. All right, still can't see the start hold, but so yeah, I feel like this one is definitely more square on, which is tough for me. So this first move, even, I guess you have multiple footholds. Let's choose from here, here, and then I think I could go here, here, up. Other people I've seen do this on video have done it where they match, piano match in here. So that is another option for me if this is too hard. Cheddar Bob cuts loose, I think is what it's called. So be ready for my feet to cut loose, probably. Maybe even at the finish. All right. Let's try this. D7. Tricky start. Like a 1 foot start and 1 foot smear. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like that one. Or that move, at least that bump. Because there's just not that much texture there, so I didn't feel like I could really grip it. So what I think I'm going to do second attempt is the piano match. So I'm going to save room over here. Come in here. Then come out here. Position my feet. For the finish. All right. I mean, it is V7. Probably shouldn't get all the V7s on first try. But this one's definitely not out of the realm of I mean, it's definitely doable. It's not even like this might go. I think I just got to do it right. This one's also pretty polished, and it's used on so many problems as a hand and then as a foot. So I think the foot polish is what happens the most. But luckily, it's like deep enough and edgy enough. Yeah, I feel good about this beta. I'm notoriously bad at not taking long enough rests when I'm out here by myself climbing. I feel like talking to the camera, talking to you guys in between tries is helping me. Normally, I'd be climbing with Jack probably, and I would get to rest when Jack is climbing. Jack's climbing real rocks, real boulders in a beautiful location, and I am in a 35-degree garage. I'm not jealous or anything, Jack. Feel pretty good. Fingers feel good. And that's a good sign because I think the ones I picked out are definitely more crimpy style. Actually, the V8 that I picked out, or one of them that I picked out, is pretty body strenuous. Well, I'll get there soon, I think. Do 2.7s, but and I got really close to it, finishing it a while back, but my foot kept popping off of this hold. So I think, again, the darn polished holds kind of gets me sometimes for this set that I have. But if I watched some beta videos and like I was trying it like toeing in and trying to keep my toe in here and it kept popping off. Some of the people I see are doing it with a heel hook here. Again, that's a couple climbs away from here, but all right, let's try again. Piano match. Work the feet. Big move to the finish. Cut feet probably. Ugh. It's gonna be hard, I think. I'm gonna go back to this. Oh, seriously. I think part of what makes that hard, the piano match hard, is the foot's way over there. I see something here. I hope I crushed the Moonboard, Jack. I hope. Whew. So think, just trying to explain myself here while I'm resting. I should try something too. It's just such a high foot for the right foot. But if I come in left foot, then match it, it's just still. I don't want to waste so much energy, but I do definitely think I could do this one. Just go quick. I'm just going to try the middle so it doesn't count as attempts. It says I'm an hour and 25 minutes in. I know that like the first bunch of it was setting up my camera and warming up, but not doing too bad. I kind of like would think that 2 hours of climbing is like a max that I don't want to probably cross. So I'm not trying to put a time crunch on. I think it'll go. No matter what, I'm gonna get the points done. I'm not gonna get this close and not complete the goal. Not a chance. I mean, if all else fails, and I can't do the hardest things, the 8s and the 9s today, I think there's a considerable number of 6s left. So 24, that bottom row of 24 could actually be 3 6s too. Wait, no, is that 4 6s? 4 6s, maths. I could do 4 V6s on the bottom row. But I think I'll be all right. I just think it's so cool that you guys are joining in. For those that maybe were just joining later, so if you've been following me on like Instagram or whatever, I've been posting pictures of my graph paper, me tracking, but I actually took the time yesterday to color it all in, make it look nice and pretty. And the different colors are showing like harder difficulty. So the warmer the color, like elementary school art class, the cool colors are the easier ones. And then as things get hotter, they get harder. So like the red one is an 8 and the oranges are 7s. So I do have a lot of green in there. Towards the end, I got a lot more 6s and things like that. And there's definitely some batches in here that are a lot more 3s and 4s. Partly because I got behind on my pace. Over the summer, I didn't do as much just because I traveled and I just didn't get as many sessions in. And so I'd kind of play catch up. So kind of the easy way to catch up is to do a bunch, just do volume. But now I've kind of run out of 3s and 4s on almost all of the boards other than the 2024 board. So I can't really resort to going to 3s and 4s. I'm going to do something cool. So I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but if not, so my reward for myself for accomplishing this goal is I'm going to buy the blue holds, the blue Moonboard holds from the 2024 set. And I'm going to incorporate them onto this wall, but have it be so you could do both the 2016 and the 2024 set. So without getting into too many details, like basically I'm going to like stagger the blue holds so that they fit in between. And then I could have, I'll call it 1.5 boards because I wouldn't be buying the wooden holds from 2024, but 1.5 moon boards on one space, which is, I think is going to be pretty fun. So that's my reward once I do these here. But in the meantime, like from the order, and they have to ship from England and all that different stuff, it seems like the turnaround time has been a little bit long. But in the meantime, this is the first time I'm saying this to anybody on YouTube. I'm actually going to be building a time machine, and I'm going to be doing a setup from 2013 that I don't think very many people know even exists. I got like obsessed with the Moonboard around 2013, and I really wanted one on my wall in Minnesota, but I didn't like have the height requirement to do it. And so I never did. And then just kind of time kept going on. And then I was able to do this 2016 setup thanks to my buddy Jack. Anyways, I'm going to put up the 2013 setup and try to do like these old school Moonboard problems. This is like before an app was ever built or anything like that. So that is my sneak peek that you get for being on here live. Nobody else knows. All right, third attempt on this one. I think I know what bait I'm going to do. I still think this is going to be tough. I gotta save myself enough room. To be able to get like back 3 fingers on it only. But I think bringing my foot up here, flagging this foot out here will help me sag down into it, be directly underneath it. Let's go. Let's go, Josh. Come on. Oh, man, that's such a tight hole. All right, I might have to find a new 7. Not that I don't think I could eventually get that one, but I need to be in energy conservation mode for the whole day, you know? Which means I'm going to have to find another 7, even outside of the 2 that I chose for myself. Yeah, this one I remember looks doable. Big bump move. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I liked how that one looked, and I think, I don't know, I just think it wasn't in the cards for the textured holds that I have, and then normally I'm really good at the piano matches, but for some reason I couldn't get the other fingers out of the way. Excuses, right? Excuses, Josh. This one, oh, sorry, I can show you guys. This one's called Maybe. It's kind of what I'm saying about this one too. Maybe. Maybe we'll get 7 points for it. I do feel a bit of pressure to get it done too. So normally I'd just be like chilling at a Moonboard session, not putting too much pressure on myself. But like there's a lot of skin in the game on this one. I have hyped myself up to do the 9. This is what I probably got to do. I probably got to get my head in the right space here. It's just another climbing session, Josh. It's just another climbing session. Oh, that's far. Ow, dang my shin. That is pretty far, but I don't feel like it's... Oh, that's pretty far. That's more dynamic than I thought it would be. We'll be all right. I do it without being square. Yeah. Yeah, if I take enough rest, I'll be fine. Like my fingers feel good. Like I feel strong. It's just like I'm getting into the harder climbs, and I just gonna be able to execute it. It just feels like really far. So what do? I gotta press down here, pull in here, and latch it. Didn't expend a lot of energy on that first go, so I don't feel like I need a super long rest. Just gotta figure out how to get my momentum up without falling away. I think I need to be on like the very left edge of this foothold that you can't see. I gotta really crimp down. Okay. Oh, I definitely got high enough this time. All right, this will go. I just got to get it and catch it a little bit even more than I just did. Not too bad. I felt good with that. Whew. Definitely think I can latch that. I have good contact strength. Just got to get high enough, give myself a little bit extra time to get it. Whew. All right. Maybe is the name of the climb. Maybe I will latch it this time. Big, big, big. Bigger than I think I need to. Go. Catch it good. Catch it good. Oh, son of a gun. I just want to feel what it feels like at the top there, because I think I can do it. Let's see if I give it more goes. Yeah, dang. I think I can do this one. Boy. Do I give that one another try? I broke the 3-try rule on the P5 already. Boy, it's getting tough. Like I feel good. It's just the climbs are tough. The climbs that I've chosen, I guess. I chose my own fate, but we'll see. You think? What do you think? You think I go for it again and persevere on this one? It's just a big move. One big move. I think the rest of it will go. Yeah, I think I got to pull with my toe a little bit more than I have been. I've been maybe like pushing enough to get up, but not enough to stay close to the wall. So it's this concentration thing of like, I want to be able to concentrate on catching it. So my mind has to be. Actually, I just saw a video on this from Louis Parkinson. He was working this thing and he's like, if I look at the hold, maybe that's enough for my subconscious to grab it. This is what he was saying. Because I need my brain to be thinking about what my foot is doing. It's like I'll be pulling in, up and in at the same time. All right, we're going to give it another go. Eyes on the white hold, mind on the foothold. Let's go. Oh, that was my best go. I just couldn't get it. All right, I'm going to search. I'm going to do some searching on the app. I don't think that was that far off, but let's go searching for some sevens. Benchmarks. No repeats. Most repeats. All right, this one looks decent. Start move looks hard, or like the first two moves. So it's like here to here to there. My feet can reach. So like the feet don't reach. So that's what it's a jump move. Yeah, I jump to it. Jump to it. That's very similar to the one I did before, but then it goes to a jug with good feet. Yeah, I could see this one going. I don't know if this hold is even necessary. We'll find out. So I think the tough move is going to be like unwinding here, jump move here, feet cut on purpose, put them back on the start holds, lean out here. That's a foothold. Get that one. I think that should be good. From here. Yeah. All right. I'm going to try this one. This one is called 45 Magnum. Can't read it anyways. Simon Weiser. The German character. All right. So this is going to be the 7 we try for now. Far. There you go. I think most of the holds now, other than the start holds. People probably tuned in the beginning when I was doing all the easier stuff. They're like, I want to see the hard stuff. Now the hard stuff is boring because I'm not getting to the tops of things. But I think we'll get this one. I honestly thought I could do the last one, but it's just a little reachy, but definitely I think doable if I got a little bit more upward momentum. But I'm basically jumping for this one. I gotta remember this one out here. Ugh. I honestly still feel good. I still feel strong, so I think we'll be okay. Oh, missed it, but got it back. Yeah. See, what's the difference? First go V7, and some of the other ones, it's just a matter of style, I think. Just that one like really fit my style. First go. The other one had like a one move stopper. All right. Recapturing the momentum here. That finishes The second to last row. I have one row left. 24. 24 left to go. Just that bottom row. Let's go. Now that I've committed to that row, I'm going to color stuff in while I'm resting. Yeah. 24 to go. One row. Maybe we'll have to go searching for another 7 again. And I 7, 8, and a 9. 7, 8, and a 9. I can do it. Thanks, buddy. I truly could not have done this without you, Jack. So Jack provided basically 3 moonboards. 2017, 2019 at 40, 2019 at 25. But what Jack also provides is motivation. He's like the ultimate encourager. So could not have done this without you. All right, the 5s are green, colored in. The 6 in yellow. Seven in orange. The orange almost looks red. But man, that looks so good. Being that close. One stinking row left. Come on. A 7, an 8, and a 9. If I play my cards right, a 7, an 8, and a 9 will finish this beast off. So that means I have to find another 7. Oops, I better log that. One go. $2,000 points. Gosh. Oh, it's just so close. I could taste it. 2,000. I'm really going to cherry pick here. I'm going to pick something that looks. Here's one with yellows. the yellows that I like. Do I dare? Because I think the 8s and 9s have most of the yellows that I've picked. Actually, the 8 doesn't. The 9 did. I'm just really cherry picking here for not needing a lot of knee drive, and you know, This one doesn't look too bad. Body tension. It gives me a foot over there. Tough finish. Let's try this one. This one you get even less. If you want the finish hold, you get even less. Oh, you still can't get a finish hold, so you have to take my word for it on the finish hold. So the finish hold is a jug, but it's in the upper right corner. And the part about my home wall is like, again, I love so many aspects of it, but going dynamically or kind of like swinging over into this corner here is scary, and I'm probably not even going to do it. I would have to find another way, because I would like slam my ribs into the upper part of this wall here, and no amount of V points is worth getting hurt. So you usually find a more like straight up version way to do these things. But that being said, I don't know what I was getting at there. This one looks doable though. Here, that one, crimp here, cross here. Is that foot's on? It's lit up. Is it on? It is. Okay. Walk the feet over to this one. This one. Unwind. Foot. Yeah, I think this one will go. There's another 7. This 7 is called the Big Easy. If this one doesn't go, there was one with all yellow holds that actually looked really good too. The Big Easy by No Dallas. Yeah, that might be hard. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to probably get the left foot way over there, actually. Just talking to myself here. And my meniscus flap just went over. It doesn't hurt, it's just annoying. this is here for a reason. I bet you I bump first. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm glad I saw that before I got on the wall. I was slipping off both holds. That'll go. Dang. I felt good about that. And I just didn't want to let go. I just didn't catch it quite perfect. So I was trying to adjust it with like a little kipping move. Slipping off of this thing. This next one. There. No, I felt good about that one. This one will go. What the Sigma? Well, depends on when you. I did do a jack fall. You're here in spirit, Jack. Micah, we don't have brain rot on this channel. So it's not Sigma, it's beta. Not beta like beta male. Beta is a climbing terminology. I have to hone my beta so I'm not a Sigma. I don't even know if he's still on anymore. That's my son. You would crush in climbing. Mix your gymnastics and your parkour and mix in some climbing with me. And you'll crush. You'll be a crusher. I'm at 2,000 points exactly right now. I have the bottom row, 24 left to go, Micah. So I'm trying a 7, an 8, and a 9 to fill in that bottom row. So this is a 7 I'm on right now. The last 7 I did in one try. So like I'm feeling good. Kind of just matters on picking the right ones that suit my style. And kind of getting lucky a little bit. Like I just got unlucky on that one. I feel like I was doing good. I just like caught it wrong. This has got bad texture too, so I just got to really squeeze hard and catch it right. Unwind right into this. Yeah. It'll go. Trust. Oh, you could do it on your first try. Well, I would say that you could, when you get home, you could try it. But by the time you get here, I think I'm going to switch the holds around. So when we come back to this setup, you can try it first try. My family stayed in Minnesota, and I came back to Colorado. So 2 of my sons and my wife are still visiting family. All right. Did I rest? Did I even rest? I think I did. Let's just chat with you guys. You leaving already? Okay. After this attempt, okay. I'm gonna try doing a 9 at the end if you catch the end of it or watch the replay. Hopefully I get my heart's desire here. I'm just trying to get the meniscus flap to go back. All right. There we go. There we go. Come on. No! I was losing it. Dang it. That's so long of a route. And that second to last hold is just a small crimp. Dang, come on. All that work. I'm so close. I gotta get this. Yeah, your pads are blowing away. Yeah, that would be crazy because like you're climbing and expecting them to be there. Yeah. Sally's not laying on them, holding them down for you? Oh man, all that work. I felt so good. I might have to figure out the top. I gotta be able to do it like when I'm tired after all those moves. I could just jump for it, but I just don't really want to rack my ribs. Yeah, that's kind of what it is, though. Even though I was only doing the last moves, still didn't like catch it perfectly. Yeah. Rocky misses Sally so much. He just sits on the couch. So we'll have to get them together when you get back. Oh gosh. What a heartbreaker on that one. Oh, I didn't want this live to go this long either, but got to do what I got to do. Ooh. I feel like I can get this one. It's just so this one is quite long. And I have to like catch that second to last hold right the first time, because I'm not going to be able to probably get it if I'm tired. Oh. 2 hours in though, holy moly. Only 24 points left to go. I kind of want you to be able to see this finish, but the camera's just not super cooperative here. Yeah, it's still off the screen. It's kind of there. You can kind of see it. Yeah. Oh. Tomas. Thanks, buddy. I'm trying. I'm trying. I've got 24 points to go. And I'm at the hardest climbs, 7s, 8s, and 9s. But none of them, like the 7s haven't felt undoable. This one is just really long. And I'm kind of playing the energy conservation game. I think it'll be amazing to do a 9 to finish it off, my first benchmark 9, V9, but we will see where energy levels are at. All right, third try on this one. Catch everything right, Josh. Catch it exact. No! I just don't have the gas at the end of that one. Oh, this is heartbreaking me. I put in all this effort and use all this energy. I don't want to get this far. I have to do other stuff. Okay. That one is a fun one, though. But we're going to just try and get stuff that I can do at this point. So this one uses yellows. And yellows are my faves. And I just gotta, I'm gonna rest for a little bit. I'm just gonna rest for a little bit because yeah, I'm doing the yellow 7. And then I think I can do it early. It does have this big move here though. Big powerful move there, but it's 6 cramps. Came so close on that one twice. I just did not have the gas to go up. When I did the move in isolation, it was even hard to get up. But I know I'm putting pressure on myself too, so some degree of pressure is okay. The fingers still feel good. Just feeling kind of general body tired a little bit, but I feel good. I just gotta be able to do these, pull things off. Ugh. All right, let's see if we get to 7 here. Try to get it efficiently because energy is waning. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Wasted a bunch of time trying to figure out the foot bait on that. Oh. Foot flag. Yeah. Dang it. Wasted energy on not reading that route correctly. I just feel so close, guys. All right. I think it's just Jack in here right now, probably. I have one person that says, I'm going to use this opportunity and I'm going to run inside. So I'm going to rest, obviously. I'm going to run inside and get some carbs or something. Get a bar of some sort. So I'm going to leave it running, obviously. And hopefully the camera doesn't give out when I move it. It's pretty finicky. So here, I'll put it in chat too, in case anybody shows up while I'm gone. Be right back. Hey, Bobby boy. I know. Daddy's been out there a long time. You hang out with Ethan. I gotta do a few more points. Foot back. All right, I'm back. In case anybody was worried, I came back. I just went to get a little bar, a little sustenance, because I'm doing pretty good. I only have 24 points left, but energy conservation is the name of the game, I think, right now. I don't feel like I've been going rapid fire. And I sure could have used like fewer attempts on some of those routes that didn't go. But again, no matter what, I'm going to make this work. And I'm going to get the points done because I'm not going to come to the last day of the year and be within 1%. I think I'm literally like every 20 points is 1%. So I'm like basically 1% away from this thing happening. What do you think? Am I getting ready to try this one again? High left foot, flagged right foot. Latch it, spot it, latch it. Foot swap. All right. Oh, almost missed it. Counting it. I know it wasn't 3 seconds, but I'm freaking counting it. I don't even care. Oh, I did it. There's nowhere for the other hand. So it's this tiny little, oh, you can see it, tiny little yellow one. So like the only way to do it is to touch it. I know it says 3 seconds. I controlled it. I had it under control. I'm counting it. You guys in chat can give me a hard time about it if you want, but I did the moves. I held it, and I'm not doing it again. Oh, fun. I almost, that hold in the upper left, I caught it with like one finger on the edge, and I had to readjust it. Seven. Oh, I'm so close. I hope I have energy for these last two. If nothing else, what is that, a 5 and 2 6s? What does that equal? 17? Yeah, 5 and 2 6s would get it done. But we're going to give it a go. I don't even know. There's one person online that witnessed that one. That was a pretty epic fall. That was a jack fall. Jack falls are, if you're going to fall, go all out, flat to your back. So whoever that was on, you can be my judge and jury on that one, but I'm going to count it. Oh my gosh. So close. That one was called South Dakota. I don't think I shared that earlier. – 2007. Oh. Right, let's go back to the list. I made a list. Oh. So that means I did 2 7s. I have an 8 and a 9 left if I play these cards right. This 8 is pretty body strenuous. And I honestly don't want to give it so many attempts because of the slippery foot. So I might not do that one. And this one just looks like big moves. I don't even know. I might have to search for a new 8. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try that one either. Hey, Dad. You see me take that big fall? I'm having to get a little creative here. I could try the 9 first and just see if it's even in the cards. Maybe I'll do that. and I don't finish with a 9. If I do it, then I don't finish with a 9. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm fading, but I only need 17 more points, probably 2 climbs. And if I make them easier, 3 climbs if I make them easier. This one could be good. Honestly, this one could be good. I'm going to try the top move before I even attempt the bottom. Just to see how crazy it's going to be at the end. Oh, it's still going to be pretty tough. Oh, I can't start that way. Right, well, let's rest. I got to rest a second. The resting portion is so riveting for you all, I'm sure. But if I don't rest, I'm not going to be able to do it. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for the encouragement, Dad. All right, so the one I picked for the next V8 attempt, because I just don't want to go, I don't want to have too many attempts, but it's called Mark's Favorite Problem. It's kind of funny. My brother's name is Mark, one of my brothers. The move at the end just looks tough. Tried it in isolation here a second ago. What makes it tough, I think, is this foothold. It's kind of good, kind of okay, but it's also pretty low. So I kind of need to like rock over on it, push up on it, and it probably is a dyno. Like my feet are going to come loose to latch the finish hold. I think getting there is going to be strenuous, but doable. So I have to have enough energy. There. Bam. 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 Oh, I just got to go for it. Whoa. That's farther than I thought. Oh, man. All right, here's what I might do. I'm just going to see if it's even in the cards. I'm going to go to the 9 that I chose and just see if I'm even going to get it at this energy level. I mean, why keep throwing myself at this 8 to not have anything left for a 9 that I can't do anyways, and then just have to bump down to 5s and 6s. But if I do a 5 and 2 more 6s, I get it too. So I'm just playing the strategy game here. It would be great to do the 7, 8, 9 thing that I was trying, but so there's this one. It's just really big moves. That one's long. So it's between a couple of these. So Lathe is the one that I kind of wanted to try. Let me just feel out the moves while I'm resting. This is such a big move. Oh. And then it's essentially the same, but it's from a lower hand. So this move to this, I did a little bit ago off of this hold. Now it's off of 2 holds lower. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely doable. But then the move after that is so huge, but I did it in isolation. gosh. All right, I'm gonna give this some goes. This move to here is really gonna be probably the crux. And then just focusing the legs and giving it all I got. Welcome back. Thank you. I just pulled up the 9. I have not yet done the 8. This 9 is just big moves between yellow holds. And then the finish hold is a jug, a black jug. So honestly, this one feels more doable than the 8 I tried just a second ago. And my buddy Cheng did this one. He recommended this be the one I try. So in case you see this, Cheng, what's up? Oh man, almost 3 hours in on this. I could probably get a little bit more footage here. And go into this, where is it at? This black one here. I haven't tried the opening move, but it's pretty far. And I think it's using this yellow one that you can't see. It's the yellow undercling jug. I think I have to undercling big. And it's just really almost at the gap. Or the reach. Fall into this one. Foot up. Drive. Catch. It's only a partial win if I do my first V9 and not get the other points. I have to get the other points. I'll be within 8 points, and then if I can't do any V8s, I just do another 9 and go over. Totally joking. All right. I'm going to try this V9. It will not be my final points, but it would be my first V9. I feel like it's in my style. It's both in my style and out of my style because it's a big dynamic move too. And that's not necessarily my strength. But a big move between crimps. I can latch crimps. So I think I got it all figured out. First attempt on a 9. How do I start it though? That's so far. Oh my gosh! Oh, couldn't believe it. Almost caught that second one too. Okay, I can see this happening. The move coming into this is no gimme either, because it's kind of like falling into it, and I ended up working my feet for a while, kind of wasting energy again. So let's figure that out. What's the best position? Yeah, this 9 could go. I'll actually see if I can get more of this in the picture. Not really, huh? I guess that's kind of the best I'm going to get, isn't it? Got the start holds, just not the start feet. All right, I feel like this one will go. I honestly feel like better chance at this one than some of the other ones I've even tried. It's going to be you and me, Jack. You were there at the beginning and you're there at the end. If I make it, I have to make it. My fingers still feel good, at least for these quick routes like this. Just gotta have the body power now. Yeah, I got the second 7. So I'm only 17 points away. I'm trying the 9 because I tried a couple 8s and they were just too like shouldery and body strenuous. So I'm just going to 9, otherwise just to see if it's possible. And that way, I don't know. I just don't want to waste energy on the 8s and then get here and be this close. So stinking close. What I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to edit this. Just cut out all the dead space. Because in actuality, nobody other than me or you, probably, nobody's going to sit here and watch 3 hours worth of climbing. Well, lots of sitting around and climbing in between. It is only 5 o'clock here, so I have several hours before midnight, before my year is over. I don't want it to last that long. All right, let's try this 9 again. Oh, the 9 is called Salaith. All right, efficiency, Josh. Efficiency. Let's go. Focus, catch, drive with your legs. Foot, drive with your legs. Come on. Wow. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. Come on. I can totally do that. Oh, more resting. Oh, so close. Just resting before I give one more try. I'm gonna give one more try to this 9. It would be my first 9. Benchmark B9. And if I get it, then I'm only 8 points away. So then I'd have to find something to do for those 8 points. But I'm kind of fading on the energy side, so I have to like gauge my energy. Because I'm going to finish the points no matter what. I have to. Let's try this guy again. I just got to get my legs to get me up. That's probably where, again, my body energy is what's fading a little bit. I got to get my legs to drive me up. Because I came and I got like this far. I need, like another inch. And then I got it. And then I got to do the same thing. I move my foot up. And from here, I got to drive with my left foot harder than I think. It is a jug, but I have to go harder than I think. Like try to overshoot it. It would just be a heartbreaker to just undershoot it here. All right, you got this, Josh. Come on. That's not counting as a start. Caught it the other 2 times. Come on, Josh. Oh, I just feel so close. It's getting in my head. $17 points. I'm like 3 hours into this live stream too. I don't know the last time I had a 3-hour session. Definitely not 3-hour session by myself. I totally can do this. I literally believe that I can do this climb. $7 hours. Yeah. 7 hours session. When you're outside too, like that's extra draining, in my opinion. Yeah, the rock is pretty rough out there, isn't it? Like I thought skin would be a limiting factor for sure. 7 hours, yeah. If you were doing 7 hours of climbing, you would have climbed El Cap. Yeah. That's a funny way of thinking of it. Salaith, yeah. Since it's just you and me anyways, like other people log in every so often here and there, but I'm not gonna pressure on the time. Sorry, I'm being disrespectful of your time, Jack. I'm probably gonna give this 9 one more try, and then I'm gonna start scoping out 6s. That was just the side quest to do the 9, 8, 7, or the 7, 8, 9 thing at the end. That's just a side quest. It's not the most important thing. I'm just not gonna get this close. Not gonna get within 1% and not do it. It's also crazy is I'm just kind of thinking of strategicness or whatever. I was climbing. I did do one session on the 2024 when I was in Minnesota, and I was trying to be all strategic about like how many points I had left when I came into this, etc. And then I also had done a whole bouldering session on the regular boulders before, so I wasn't like strictly moonboarding. And then it was getting towards the end, and my buddy was done climbing. I was the only one climbing still, so I just didn't keep pushing to do more points. But if I would have done 2 more climbs that day, I would have had less climbs to do today. Oh well. All right, let's do this one. Come on, Josh. Psych up. Catch that first hold. Drive the legs. Come on. Got it. Oh, I'm just out of energy. Dang it, Josh. All right, we're gonna move on. Move on from the strategy. Abandon the V9. I think maybe if I would have even done it earlier in the session, I would have done it, but that's a fun climb. But we're gonna change strategies here. I need some sixes that are in my style. Oh my gosh. Just being so close is just fives and sixes. I need 1 5 and 2 6s, right? Let's just go reverse. Let's do the sixes first while I have energy. A little bit. Find ones that are my style. Here's a yellow one. Yellow 6. Oh man. This is going to be very similar to one that I already did. It's got good feet, good crimps. Now, the frustrating part is going to be like wondering if I would have just not tried the hardest climbs. You know, put so many efforts, so many attempts in on the hard climbs. Like, I just do not want to drain out right now and get this close. Honestly, what I would have to do is I would have to take a few hours break and come back. Yeah, Salaith is the V9. I could look up what it looks like, but we're moving on to sixes and fives. We're just going to get the job done at all costs. I got to do stuff that's got to use fingers and not my legs. For some reason, I just got body tired, I think. That's foot. All right. God dang it! So frustrating. My foot was getting stuck on holds. Can't be wasting energy. It's totally doable. All right, I gotta stop putting pressure on myself for timing. Start being more efficient. Stop worrying about this thing. How many more days are you staying out there? Or like before you have to go back to work and stuff? Oh, it's getting tiring, folks. I see a few people logged in here to the bitter end. I'm about 3 hours of moonboarding. It says 3.5 hours on this call. And I'm fading. Put a lot of wasted attempts into some 8s and 9s that didn't net me points. They definitely felt doable, but maybe when I was fresher, I should have done them. So now I'm 17 points away. So I'm shifting my strategy away from 2 hard climbs to 3 medium climbs. So like 2 6s and a 5. And I'm not worried about trying to like get my first V9. Not today. I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So in case you want to get caught up to speed, that's where I'm at. I've shifted my strategy. Here I can color something in. My latest V7 can be colored in. But we're not going to get a 9 or an 8 probably today. We're going to those were side quest goals. Getting the first 9 was a side quest goal. So that's how close we are. Just that little bit there. It's so close I can taste it, and it's getting frustrating because I'm that close. But I'm also getting tired. So I'm going to easier grades. I'm also cherry picking climbs that I feel like suit my style. And then trying to get out of my head here, take pressure off of myself. So this 6 I already gave one attempt on, and I was just sloppy on the finish, and like my feet kept dragging on holds and like stopping my upward momentum, like it slowed me down on the way. Oh, you can't even see the finish hold on this one. So that's what the deal was on my first attempt, but I think this one should be pretty reasonable for me. It's just hard to get the whole thing in there. I do really appreciate you guys all joining in for this, though. As silly as it might seem. All right, this V6 is called, ACG 24? Yeah, 24. ACG 24. BB Kim. No, BK Kim is the setter. All right. Efficiency, Josh. No big deal. No big deal. Feet cut on purpose. Here. Dang it! I so had it. I didn't catch it good. I only had 3 fingers on it. Golly. Honestly, what I might need to do is end the live stream and go eat and rest. I'm not going to not finish the points. I have to finish the points because I'm just not going to do that. And as unglamorous as this live stream thing is to just get this close, it's just so frustrating. I honestly don't know what to do. I might just forget the live stream, unfortunately. You guys have stuck with it the whole time, but like, I gotta rest, I think. Yeah, that's nice that you had a good long trip out of that. Are you like just camping and eating food? Like camp food? Or are you going to restaurants? Are you within civilization like that? Yeah. Yeah, that's a long time, and it's Bishop you're at, right? I think so. Yeah. All right. This looks like two people, one of which I know Jack, but do you guys have an opinion on what I should do? I'll give it this 6 one more try on the live stream, but I'm contemplating ending the live stream, going and eating and resting for a couple hours, and then just finishing my points on my own. I know it's anticlimactic, but that's what I'm contemplating because I just want to keep beating my head against the wall. And I still have a few hours. Yeah, somewhere on Earth, it will still be 2024, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not super legalistic about it. I could do it tomorrow. And it still be within 365 days. But it's just being so close. I'm 17 points away. I'm sure there's some 5s and 6s at your house that I could just go snake real quick. Everybody's gone. All right. Well, everybody's gone. All right, sorry to do this to you, Jack. I'm gonna go use the bathroom quick. Just kind of chill for a second, and then I'll leave it running. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but I'll leave it running. All right, I'm back. Here's my plan. I'm going to give the 6 one more try right now. Or even if I do, I'm probably going to end the live stream. Eat real food, like a real dinner, have a couple hours of rest, and then finish the points off of the live stream. So take the live stream pressure off of me. get some rest, get some real fuel in me. My fingers and like tendons feel fine. So I assume it's just you, Jack, that's on here. So my fingers and tendons feel fine. I just am drained. So I'm going to try the 6 because I believe it's doable. Like, this is totally my thing. I just got to catch everything right with all the fingers. That one's tricky because it's really small. And right before it, the feet cut. But I don't know that doing it with the right foot. Maybe that is better, actually. Okay, I'm going to try it and a move in isolation real quick here. Yeah, it's so much better. Okay, we'll try it that way. Instead of doing left foot, we'll do right foot there. So then if I get this, which I think I can, then I'll be within 11 points. It's not that hard to start up a new live stream too. So it's not like people are clamoring to be on right this second after 3 hours in. So I could just start another one impromptu without announcing it. That'll be my recording. All right, we got this. Final. I'll get this one. I'll rest and come back in a couple hours. You got this, Josh. Nope. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. So sorry for leaving you hanging. I really appreciate you though. You're a great friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody just signed in too. All right. Here is for whomever just logged in here. Here's where we're at with things. Things are getting ugly. To recap, I had a great idea plan, and I was going to do a bunch of hard climbs today to finish off the points because it just kind of worked well on my graph paper. They fit well, and I just really wanted to do them. However, I'm fading. Not like my tendons and fingers necessarily, but just like overall energy, body, drive, accuracy, mental focus, all that stuff. So I'm within 17 points. but I still, and I've downgraded. I'm not trying the harder things, but I'm still just kind of fading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live stream. And so I'm sorry you just logged in, but that's what I'm going to do for now. And I'm just going to start a new one to finish the last 11 points in a few hours. Whether people are on it or not is no problem, but I just can't keep banging my head against the wall, like figuratively / literally, and not getting points, getting frustrated, wasting energy. So I'm gonna go eat a real dinner, real food, and get a couple hours of rest, like rest my nervous system. And then I will start up a new live stream, again, probably unannounced. So it's people that are subscribers on YouTube probably that are the only ones that will see it. In a few hours, because I still have, it's 6 o'clock here, so I still have technically 6 hours, but I only need 17 points. So I'm going to try to do a 5 and 2 6s. That will fit really nicely, but I'm just not going to do it this second. I'm not going to keep the live stream running for that long. So, but I do appreciate all of you that joined in at different times. And to take the boringness out of this video, I will cut it up and take out all the dead space. And I really appreciate you guys kind of following along on the journey. And it just, I mean, the points will happen. I will not give up on a goal when I'm this close. And, but they just didn't happen the way I thought they would today, or that I hoped they would. So, but thank you. And if you are interested, just keep an eye out for the last 11 points. I'll probably title it, final 11 points, making it happen, etc. But I think 4 hours of a live stream is plenty long, and I need to just make this happen, and I'm trying to put myself in the best situation to do that. So I thank you so much for being part of my community. Appreciate it.